Let me get all set up here. Alright, let me check my audio. Alright, let me check my audio. Coming in clear. Alright. One thing I need to do. Alright, all set and done. Alright guys, so last time we took off, we were trying to finish the Twilight mission, which usually, if you guys haven't played Nioh, I think it's like every day at midnight, that the game would reset the challenges, or the mission, and it would be a different mission every midnight or morning, or I don't know what the time would be, but every day it would be a different mission. In the beta, I don't think they're doing that. I think they have one Twilight mission which you're going to be doing, and that's it. So we've conquered the first mission. We've conquered the second mission. We beat the side mission with the ridiculous NPC boss, and now we're on the Twilight mission, which is the last. Hey, awesome! What's up, bud? How's it going? Which is the last thing we can do on the DLC. So if we beat the DLC, I shouldn't see the DLC, the beta. If we beat the beta today, before the 3 hours are up, we'll probably switch to something like Call of Duty or something, or we can just keep on playing Monster Hunter. It's not. I haven't really decided what I wanted to do yet, because let's see, 1, 2, 3 days, Death Stranding comes out. So the thing we were actually fighting, which is giving us a little bit of a. Oh no, it's not. Wait, then what? What did I die to? I have no remember, because I remember we actually killed a Tango, but it actually killed itself. So it's like, I don't want to mess with this guy anymore. What's Death Stranding? Okay, good question. Very good question. So Death Stranding is the. Let me get over to the shrine. Death Stranding is the latest game by Kojima, who, if you guys are not familiar with Kojima, he is the guy who created the Metal Gear Solid series. And I don't know if he worked on Castlevania, but he used to be a part of Konami, and they had their split many years ago. So this is just the latest game by them, or by him. It's more of like it's an open world RPG with, if any of you guys are familiar with movie Boondock Saints or watching the TV series called The Walking Dead, the actor who plays as Daryl in The Walking Dead, or one of the, I can't remember which is the brother's name, but he plays as one of the brothers in Boondock Saints. He plays the main character in this one. Actually, let me look up his name real quick. Norman Reedus. I just thought of it. I didn't have to look it up. Norman Reedus is the guy who plays, and they modeled the character after Norman Reedus. Which, in this world, it looks like it's like kind of like apocalyptic. I wouldn't say apocalyptic, but some kind of calamity happened there, and some people have been affected. Like I said, the information is very, like Kojima didn't want to like tell everyone like, okay, this is what it is. He wanted to let people's imagination just fester and try to figure out just the little bit hints that he gave in the trailers. Which I appreciate, because a lot of game developers like put too much information into the trailers and kind of ruins like really good moments. Like sorry, my voice is, I need to wake up. Is that game developers will put too much information in the trailers, and they do the same thing with movies. So when something really cool happens, I'm like, okay. So I kind of do appreciate that. But as Norman Reedus, you are Porter. I think it's actually your name is Porter. I hope it's not Porter. Anyway, you're kind of like a transporter. Is you take these odd jobs and you transport goods. Sometimes it looks like a body from one location to another by foot. While trying to figure out like who these beings are. You see these gigantic, colossal beings that can't be seen except only can see their footprints or sometimes a shadow of them. Sometimes there's even smaller ones that look like children. And the only way you can detect these beings is by a device that you have strapped to your back that has an arm that kind of sits like this. Unless you start seeing one, it'll start waking up, going. And then you, on the pouch, you have a baby. Now we don't know what the specifics of this baby is. Like, is this like a human, one of these things? Like one of these things in human form, or we don't know. We really don't know. But for whatever reason, the baby can detect these things. And your character, Norman Reedus, has the ability, like when he dies, he can revive himself. Kind of like in Dark Souls. Like when you die, you can respawn. You respawn, but you have either irritations or you have handprints on you indicating that you are in this other realm. That's pretty much all the information I kind of have about it. So I'm always this from what I've seen, the graphics and gameplay look very good. And it looks like there's multiple factions. Like you have a military faction, you have another faction, which it seems like a female porter, like a female transporter. We don't know much about her, other than the fact that she's a little weird. And then we have this guy with a golden mask, which I'm assuming he's going to be the villain. But that's pretty much all I know about Death Stranding. So I'm really looking forward to it. Seeing what the story is, see what Kojima has in store for us. Sorry, there's just not sorry, there's just not enough information. It's just he's holding on to it as tightly as he can. And it's definitely time for me to get a new pair of headphones. I mean, these headsets I think are like 5 years old now, so it's definitely about time. Oh, there's an item over here I missed. Oh, you know what? I know where I died. Man, how did you die? Drowned, and that's an NPC. Okay. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Oh crap, now I know why I got invaded. So you gotta hear that chanting guys in the background? That's a summoner. At least that's what I call him. Do I have a soapstone? Not that, stone shards. Yes, I do. No. Alright, so that was a summoner. They're not very tough, but they can, when you get walk next to like one of these, they'll summon NPC or an invader. come on. Ah! I knew it! I knew that was gonna happen. But I hope I was able to answer your question, Austin. For sure, bud. Game sounds right up your alley. It does sound up my alley. It's kind of. I think that what they're saying is supposed to be like a lot like Dark Souls. I got a yokai thing. Oh, it had to be one of those. It just had to be. But I don't think he's the one we have to kill. Done and done. Oh, what's in here? Okay, yokai round gone. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a little shortcut. Gonna go ahead and rest a little bit, get some more elixirs. Oh, I can actually level up? What should I level up? No, I'm gonna keep on leveling up my dexterity because I use my cursory gamma a lot. Make offerings. And I still got 60 plus in my inventory. I'm good. Let's get some of these. These. And let's get some of those. And we're good. Well, let's take a look at my guardian spirit. Ooh. This gives me 26 attack plus 24 defense. Yeah, you're coming with me. Alright. Let's see what's up here first. Okay, there's an item there, but I'm not ready to jump down just yet. Nothing there. Nothing there. Well, at least we got some Embrita out of the deal. Alright, now to go deal with Mr. Maggot Knife Hands over there. Don't worry, guys. I'll figure out a good name for those guys. Dang. That was the first time I actually used that soul core, and actually it's pretty good. What are you doing in my hot spring? Can't go that way. Oh, there's another summoner guy around here somewhere. I can hear him. Where are you? Hey, Joe, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Oh, is it now? That's nice. It actually took me like 9 hours to get past the first area. This game's got some girth to it. Oh, and like that I go down. Oh, you. 24, we can do better. Hope you can carry some progress from the bay over to the Reach game. No, actually, whatever you progress on this game, you will not carry over. The only thing you get on the new game, when the game actually releases, is a item you get for playing or beating the beta. Which I feel like we're probably going to do right now, because we're already getting pretty far into the Twilight mission. But one of the cool things about this game, like, damn, that's ugly. The darn thing is ugly. That's what I'm just gonna call them. I'm gonna call them the ugly things. Alright, how How much okay, you know what? I'm not gonna rest at the hot spring anymore. Cause the hot springs used to give you, they give you regenerable health regen over time, and it's supposed to give you stamina regen, like using a sacred water, but it doesn't do that so much anymore, I feel. Come on! Damn it. Is the demo still... Is this the demo still, bro? Or have you put the full game as the beta? No, this is still the beta. This is... I don't have early access to the game. I'm not one of those lucky few. I mean, we just have... Pretty much all we have left is this one mission and the beta's done. Like, we have nothing else in the beta we can do. It's just this one Twilight mission you're able to do. We already knocked out the main mission, which took us 9 hours. I'm surprised that lasted 9 hours. Well, the mission, I shouldn't say take us 9 hours. We're just constantly playing a second mission, and we finally beat it last stream. And now then we knocked out the side mission for that OP NPC boss, and then we started tackling the Twilight mission, which is the only other mission you can do in the beta. So after we're done this, we complete the beta. And I want to apologize, guys, for being a little late today. I woke up today, I'm like, because I come to set my clock back 5 minutes, and the reason is a coworker from work doesn't have a vehicle, and the guy usually gives him a ride. Couldn't give him a ride to work, so I had to pick him up, drive him to work, and he had no ride home. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take care of it. So I stayed up until like 7 o'clock, picked him up, went home. Took him home, and then I wasn't able to get to bed till like 8 o'clock, so I went to bed, woke up, and my body's like, Ryan? Sir? I hope you don't feel like getting comfortable just yet. I'm like, why? So I spent the better part of a little while just kind of waking up and trying to make my tummy feel good. So I apologize. Oh, I forgot to pick someone up. You know, I'm pretty sure I can get past that first area by myself. It's just those guys with the multiple swords I don't like. I hate them. Said I could do it by myself. This guy's got blues and purples. I'm gonna... Yeah, this is a much better guy to grab. Hey, Ataka, how's it going, bud? I appreciate it. Alright. So this next part's kind of a doozy. Oh! I was like, oh, this is the next part's a doozy, and I take a swim. Like, why can't we have like a swimming mechanic we do in Sekiro? I guess that would add too much, make the game too easy. I don't know, it just feels kind of derpy that I died to water. I mean, even in the first, you know, felt kind of weird because, you know, your character is a pirate. Are you telling me that he's pretty much like Monkey D. Luffy who can't swim? Although Monkey D. Luffy had a good reason. He ate the the devil fruit, the gum fruit, which, if he tried swimming, he would actually start sinking. Let me look at you. Let me look at you. Let me look at you, Pikachu. I'm gonna stick with what I got. I like it. I get a buff with it. Heal up a little bit. Alright, if I'm gonna go to the next area because I killed everything in my way, I'm gonna go grab a spirit because I'm not comfortable fighting those multiple sword fellas. I don't think even in Nioh 1 I'm never gonna be comfortable fighting those. Like, here's the thing. I've watched a lot of YouTubers after I played the game and beat it. And then one of my guys like watching fighting Cowboy, he's like, I'm never gonna get used to fighting these big guys. And I think the big guys that had like tongues that would come at you, I had no problem dealing with them. I was like, oh, no problem. I could deal with multiple. I could deal go 2-on-1 and still come out on top. I did not feel bad, not comfortable fighting them. But those guys with like the 6 sword arms, I never feel comfortable fighting them. Never. Never, ever, 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 ever gonna feel comfortable with them. Ever. $27. Oh well. If you do good, great. If not, you're just cannon fodder. You're just there to distract them so I can get some good cheesy shots on them. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. There we go. Right way. Alright, Wookie, don't fall in the water, okay? Even though you want to go swimming, don't fall in the water. Ooh, kitty. Come here, kitty. You want to give me some buffs, don't you? Yeah, kitty, you want to give me those buffs. Damn it! I can't dodge at all. I hate dealing with enemies on the edge. Like, just like this kind of room, I hate it. But sadly, I can't even progress because he's right in the path I need to be going. Yeah, I'll summon you. Why not, right? We're gonna get past him. I know we're gonna get past him. It's just, I hate dealing with enemies on narrow areas. Because that shockwave he does, pretty much two-shots you, and he does it consecutively, and I can't dodge, so I have to just, like, take it. I'm not dealing with him no more. I guess we're dealing with him. Dang, this girl kicks butt. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to lure him over here so I have a little bit more room to dodge. It's funny, this guy's just like standing there like, should I attack or should I not? You idiot. You idiot. You went bye-bye. 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 I'm sorry, I'm a little happy that that guy's gone. I don't like dealing with them. Shared you on PlayStation, Twitter. Well, thank you, Dom. I appreciate it, bud. Alright, what else do we have left to do? Oh, we got another kid. I love these roly kitties. They're so cute. I want a roly kitty. Like, in real life, I want a roly killy. I said killy. Kitty. I want a roly kitty. Oh, this is just gonna be great. There's a Tengu. I got no slow potions. Heck, just deal with it. Oh, he gave me some courier armor. Is it better than what I got on? Probably is. Yes, it is. I'll take it. I don't want to mess up my armor, so I'm going with like not as the greatest armor, but I like the way my character looks. Oh boy. Don't I have my bow on? Yes, I do. Crap. Dang, this girl is kicking butt. Look at this. Dang. Like, this girl was going... At least I think it's a girl. Yeah, I think it's a girl. She was going 2 and 2, like taking on Tengu and an NPC, dude. She was kicking butt and taking names. Although she lost a lot of health, but... That's enough of that, sir. That is enough of that. Man, this is an OP summon right now. Okay, now we've created a shortcut. So I don't have to go through all this junk just to get back. If I perish. I hear something sleeping that wants to eat me. Round. Alright, I gotta figure out how to get back. Or go where I need to go. Okay, here we go. now? I knew something was trying to eat me. I could hear it. I got some arrows. Alright, so this basically just leads us back to where we were. Alright, give me a second here, guys. I'm trying to remember where to go. Drowned. Okay, so this is where we need to go. What are you fighting over here? I come to see what's going on and I get poisoned. Oh, that's better than nothing. My other one, I think there's a time limit on how long you can keep some of these guys. Oh, what? Damn it! That was the first time the lockdown has ever screwed me up. Well, at least I don't have to run back so far. It did unlock a shortcut after all. Welcome back! I think that was the same one I had. Ooh, I got a new helmet. Is that better when I got on? No. Is there anything? Ooh, 50. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put that on. Like I said, the helmets really don't matter to me since you're not going to see my helmet any hues. Oh. Yep, I'm dead. That's okay. I wasn't really worried about my Emerita anyway. I just didn't like the fact that I died because I locked onto an enemy. All right. Oh no. We're not dealing with a tank. Do I really have to? What? I got... That was a gravity death? Wow. Stop moving your head. Wow. That's right. Keep him away from me. For her, technically. Ah! Oh, wait. I survived? I'm gonna die. Alright, I need to figure out my path, because I'm just burning through my elixirs. Dude! back off. I know, maybe I do have to tangle with the Tengu. Or do I? Let's see how far the guy will follow me. Okay, so we got past that. Thank you. Alright, so I don't want to go in there just yet, because that's the objective, and I don't want to do that yet. What I want to do is this. Ow. Create me a nice little shortcut. Ooh, hot spring. And now I'm gonna do this, because I don't want to be with this spirit. Whee! Alright, what do we got here? 51 with purples and blues. No. No, before we do anything, let's go ahead and get some of the stuff we need. Make offerings. That was a 267, so I probably want to keep that. Everything else can go bye-bye. What is this? Rejuvenation. When used, magical items gradually restores your health. Alright guys, I'll be right back. All right. We'll probably use those. I'm going to go ahead and increase my dexterity again. That way I do some more damage. I don't think we're going to need antidotes anymore. Alright. 8. 1. I think we'll go with 58. Oh no, it's 38. Oh well, whatever. Alright, let's see what we have to deal with. I'm gonna go ahead rest at the hot spring. Ow! I just want a nice, relaxing hot spring, dude. You didn't have to do that to me. Darn, I'm good. 2 and 1. Alright, let's see what we have to deal with. I bet you my bottom dollar we're going to have to deal with the cat. Alright, kitty. I should have saved my super for this. I forgot. Alright, so new strat. So now I know I have to deal with the kitty again. Save my... So, when you're in your yokai realm, since you're partially yokai, when you go to yokai realm, you use your supers in your, in the yokai realm. Oh yeah, 51, full, purples. Really? You just had to be a jerk. Nice for the elixir. Alright, I'm gonna buff up now. Hey, Shadow, what's up, bud? Oh, come... Damn it, I lost my lock on! That was a bad round anyway, because I lost my lock on. I couldn't even get my slow off on. You seen Meh XCOM stream? Yeah, dude, I caught your stream. It looked really cool. Really good. The game is kicking my ass. Yeah, man, that's how games are supposed to do. They're supposed to give it to you. You're supposed to make it difficult. That's what keeps us coming back for more. How did you... Dude, I killed it before you devoured it. Almost lost my captain and sergeant. Yeah, that would suck. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. What? Oh, come on, dude. You're cheating. You are cheating. Freak, man. They like one-shotted me. Then again, I had to deal with those two pygmies, whatever you want to call them. Like, why can't we just have a straight shot back to the boss fight? I bet you this cat's like saying, you think this was easy, do you? Alright. Buff. I beat him, and he killed me. Oh, so cheesy. Oh, I'm gonna have to do the fight again. Oh, dude. Dude. Alright, let me go buy some elixirs. Cause I know I can buy bowls for days. Oh man, that sucked. We beat him. He was gone. Adios, and he killed me because of dumb freaking luck. Ooh, we got a ninja. Alright, heal. Buff. Enter. I can't even tell that one hit. Nope. So I just wasted one. I gotta remember to stay away from him when he's on the tree. Dick. Can't believe I have to do this again! You were gone! Now he's just letting me have it. It's like, no, I killed you and you killed me, but I'm not letting you have that victory again. Yeah, just kill me. You're just being a dick at this point now. Wookiee, I got the Chroma Prime set for 80 flat. Nice, bud, nice. I actually haven't been on Warframe a whole lot. God, that pisses me off. Like, we had this done, and one of his freaking shadow clones killed me. That's honestly what happened. Like, I killed him, and his shadow clone was still in aggro, so he came after me and killed me. God, that sucked. I'm just gonna let my health heal up. Actually, I'm gonna change this up a little bit. What do I want to get rid of? I guess we can move. Yeah, we can get rid of these. And we're gonna put sacred water there. Alright, Mr. Ninja, come on, let's do this. I'm gonna buff up. dodge, dude! I had this! So here's one of the things I'm complaining about when you're transformed, is that it decreases when you dodge, it decreases when you run, so you have to walk, and when your boss is so fast that you have to kind of run, it just like, it's pointless. I had him dead, and then one of his freaking clones killed me. Alright, this guy's a 50. That just bugs me. It's like, I had him dead to rights, and one of his shadow clones just got me. Stupid. Okay. Up. You should say, just brute force it. That's what I'm trying to do, but the rejuvenation is like, I'm trying to hold on to my elixirs, but the rejuvenation crap does not seem to be going out too well. So here's what I'm gonna do. I want to try that. I just want to see what it does. .42s. I'll probably go with a 42. Fire talisman. I already got fire talismans. I made him allow him to eat the young, or the wounded, or whatever you want to call it. Darn it. Great, now I have to waste one of my elixirs because of you. Which is like, doesn't even give me a replacement elixir. The jerk. Oh, this guy looks cheerful. Alright, what's the strongest weapon? 196? This wasn't 196 before? Alright, I'll stick with this. This thing hasn't failed me yet. So I'll go ahead and put that on. Alright. Buff. Buff. I know I can do it, buddy. I did it actually before, and his freaking shadow clones killed me. Ow! Ow. Come on, stop doing that. Can we get out of this realm already? Please? You're dead! Bye-bye! And I get an up. It's upgraded cork. Nice. Oh. Okay. Done and done. Didn't even have to use my big sword. I need a drink. Done and done. Alright, let's get somewhere. Let's get out of here. That's what I was trying to say. I want to get out of here. Please. The unsettling aura that prevented the land was dissipated, and you see what I like also, before I continue reading, I like the fact that it shows the armor that you're currently wearing. Whereas you remember in Nioh 1, it never did that. It just showed like the armor he always had. Like you started out the lone wolf armor or the it was young blood. It was called young blood armor. He was always in that. So I like the fact that it actually shows you your character in the armor and their current gear. I like that addition. Has dissipated. The crimson haze has faded, restoring the skies to its original color. The yokai seem to fade off. The twilight, filling them with Megan power and driving them into a frenzy. I want to point out that I went through the whole game with this at level 8, and I was still kicking butt with this thing. But it's time for... Oh, I can't even use it. Oh well. Twilight mission completed. Okay, guys, so we completed the Twilight mission. We completed the story mission. We completed the side mission, the Viper. So we completed the first mission, which was a mysterious one-night castle. We completed its Twilight mission. We completed the story mission, Viper's Sanctum, which we defeated the snake. And we did the side mission, Mataza of the Spear. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that name. So that's the beta, guys, all in its entirety. So I want to take this moment to talk about it. Give my impressions, the things I liked and what I did not like. So I'm going to start with the likes. 1, I like the combat. It doesn't feel clunky to me. It feels basically what it felt like in Nioh 2, which I didn't feel it was too clunky in the first one. The only thing kind of irritates me is that we have to hold down R2 and then switch. And when you're in combat, you need to get that second shortcut to get some of those items. It does get kind of irritating, but you know, that's just something we're gonna have to probably deal with. Because I don't know if that was present in the first game. I thought you could just switch between the two on a fly, and I guess I don't know why they changed that. If they didn't, my bad. What else? So, one of the biggest complaints I heard about the first game was the lack of enemy variety. And how everything just got repetitive. But you know, like games like this, the enemies are gonna be repetitive. Like if you play Dark Souls for at least the majority of the first half of the game, at least until you get to like a different location, you're fighting hollows, followed by hollows, followed by hollows, dragon, hollows. That's all you fight, except for maybe the Dark Knights. Now I'm talking about Dark Souls. So, when I hear enemies are repetitive, yes, I will agree with that, but I don't really care. As long as the gameplay and the game offers a challenge to me, I don't care. But they did. It looks like they did hear that, and they changed it up. So we actually have some new enemies that you have to adjust to. You have the apes. That's what I'm going to call them because they move around like a monkey. You have the monkey enemies. You have the ugly things, which have like those claws. Trying to think what else. We have the yokai with cannons on them. Because there was like a lot of new enemies that I had to face in the first part of the game. Now we do have to deal with humans, but you know, it's gonna be there, and I really don't mind it because you're not dealing with humans throughout the whole game. You're dealing with them only, it seems like, every so often. At least the first two missions I played. Trying to think what else. We have the serpents, the gorgons. We have some returning enemies. Like we have, I call them the miners because they always have a pickaxe. So we have the yokai miners. We have the sword yokai, which would always, like you guys saw me fighting. But it looks like they kind of ramped him up a little bit because he didn't do as much damage to me as I remember. Then again, I haven't played the first Nioh in a long time, so I might be a little. I just might be just a little rusty. We have the umbrella guys again. We have another new enemy. So I think they're either it's just a new enemy or they might be replacing it with the from the ogre. So on Nioh 1, the ogre wasn't always an ogre. He was this little tiny guy, but he would not damage you. He would kind of lick you, and when he licked you, he take some of your amrita. And when he takes the amrita, he gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then he becomes the ogre. Then you have to fight him. So it seems like they do that a little bit differently this time. Is that instead of just like taking your amrita, like okay, whatever, it actually is punishing if they do it because they'll grab you, stick their teeth into you, and pull out, which does a crap ton of damage to you. Plus, you're making them bigger, and I think those actually turn into those claw guys. Although I didn't really test that because I didn't want to lose my health. A returning mechanic. I don't know if this is a returning mechanic, but there is a new mechanic, and at least in the second one, I'm hoping they do more of it. So I was struggling really hard on that snake boss. Because there was so much poison pools there. Now, what reminded me of was Dark Souls 2. Whereas when you fight, I can't remember the name. Shadow, maybe if you're still here, you can help me. I just don't remember the name. It's the one place with the giant windmill. You know what I'm talking about? If you burn that windmill, it actually affects the boss room, so you don't have to deal with the poison because there's the whole room is just one big saturated thing of poison. And you only have like this much room in the boss room to deal with it. Now you burn that windmill, it takes away the poison. You have this whole area to yourself now. Well, not to yourself, but you have this whole area to fight the boss now. So instead of like this, it's more like this, you know. There's still a poison pool, so I don't think there's any. I think there's only 3 snake statues you can destroy. Because I explored that area pretty well, and it's a good place to farm because that's where I got all my stuff to farm. Let's go ahead and spend my amrita while I'm talking. So another a few other things they've changed. So your guardian spirit is not going to be like this over. Well, it's still going to be OP at times, but it can save. It will have a mechanic to save your butt. In the beta, you get 4 guardian spirits. So you can start off with this one, or this one. This one kind of reminds me of the bird you get in Nioh 1, the first Nioh, when you fight that mercenary, Makoichi Saga, I think his name is. Which I love the name because I'm a big Onimusha fan. Then you get the shark. But after you beat the spirit guy, so it's definitely worth, if you're looking to get new spirits, you can go with, you get this one. I don't know if I can show you. Maybe I can. Let me see. I'm rid of memories. People. Oh, these are my. These are just okay. I don't know. Maybe they're releasing that later at a later date. I actually like the wolf. I don't know what is. It shoots fireballs, but I don't have a guardian summoning talisman to summon my guardian to do that. So it is what it is. But a nice addition, because you always could make offerings in Nioh, but you couldn't and receive Kadama blessings, but you could never go to actually shop at the shrine. So I like the fact that there's that mechanic now, and more you make offerings, the more you'll get what's called divine rice, I think it's called, and the divine rice is your currency in this store, and you can go ahead and buy elixirs, you can buy arrows, bullets, bowls. Oh, now I get a summoning a summoning talisman. You can buy talismans. Sometimes they'll have something over here like armor or a weapon you can buy. So I like that addition because that way, if you played Nioh 1, like it's time consuming to farm those elixirs. Like I have, if I remember correctly, like 886 elixirs. That's how many I have, because I know I burned through them so fast in that game so I end up farming till I have a maximum amount every time. Like I lose 100, I farm 100. I lose 200, I farm 200, so I get back that 99. So I never run out of elixirs. And I'm still kind of I'm still working. I'm just swamped with so many games right now. I want to go back to Nioh and actually finish building up my character, because it's not like my character is like terrible, but it's left on what Team Ninja did with it. And what I did earlier on Nioh is I farmed for a good long time. It was like 6-7 months of work, because I wanted to see. I saw videos of people doing it on New Game Plus 5 or 6. I wanted to see if I could do it on Fresh and how long it would take. Well, it took me about consistently farming for a few hours a day, and I got to 750 within 6 to 7 months. A long time. And then I turned on the game to continue playing, and I'm looking at my soul count, and I'm like, my level is like, what, 320? I'm like, what? What happened? And then I look at the update and like, oh yeah, we reduced everyone's level down to 320 because they didn't expect you to be that OP at the beginning or whatever. So, but you know what? The joke's on them, because I actually backed up my save. Yeah. So I still have like 750 character. It's just I have to delete all my updates to play them. And plus I couldn't play the DLC because of that. But anyway, we're getting off topic. What else did I like? I like the soul cores. So what the soul cores do, it gives you a little extra attacks. So you you saw this one quite often when I was using it. You can summon these cats, and they'll shoot forward at enemies and do either a ridiculous amount of damage or at least stamina break them. You can also change it up to this one, which I'm currently using too. So you can achieve the they'll drop their soul cores occasionally. Not all the time, but occasionally you'll get a soul core which gives you their abilities. Which also gives you a buff as well. Like you're looking at the screen, you see that I have a sword and a armor. That's attack and defense. So you actually buffs your attack and defense. So I appreciate that. It gives you more things that can help you survive. And there's so many more. Like I was watching the alpha of the game, and there was an ability that you get from a yokai, which I think they took out for the beta. Is like this yokai that brings like a fire tornado, and I was watching the guy fight the snake, which you just did, and he was using that ability, which seemed to wreck it. And I think that's probably why they took it out, because maybe they're gonna be nerfing it or reducing its damage output. I don't know, but the reason why most developers take something out of a beta is because it's already been tested, or when they saw it in alpha, it was too OP, so they take it out and work on it. At least that's what I'm thinking. I like the fact that you can still summon. Well, it still requires an Okubo. Where is it? Okay. Which requires Okubos. I know I am probably mispronouncing Okubo chops. Anyway, you need those still to summon, and an online connection. I don't think the server is actually on. Oddly enough, I don't think the summoning thing is online, because I tried. You guys saw it. I tried, and I was just sitting there forever waiting to summon. So I don't think it's online yet. I mean, this is just the beta. Because I don't think it was anything wrong on my end. I think it might have been on theirs. So that'll probably be tweaked before release. But I like the fact that you don't have to rely on this. That you can just go and look for the blue swords. Which I don't know how you do. I don't know how you... I'm thinking that it's this. The Righteous Jasper. Oh yeah, it says right there. Benevolent Grave. Used a benevolent grave will be placed where you're standing. May not use the benevolent grave yourself, but okay, so this is how you put the blue the blue sword, so you can summon the NPC. So you can leave this, which will summon their character's revenant, or your character. Not your character specifically, just a computer-generated version. A computer's running it, but you know what I mean. So that's how you do it. Okay. It looks like you can... Oh, wow. 9,999 of these. So you can... If you found a way to farm these or buy them, you can buy a lot of them and help, just plant them and help people. You also get materials. Japanese scissors. I don't know what these are for. I don't know what these Japanese scissors are for. I know what the hand cannon does. It's just a big... kind of like a rocket launcher. So I like that mechanic because I was summoning a lot. I'm very rusty. So if you're trying to make a comparison to this game and Sekiro, you're not going to have a good comparison, because Sekiro, there is no summoning. None whatsoever. You have to pretty much put your game face on and play. You cannot summon, you cannot get help. In this game, you can sometimes get an NPC who will fight alongside you. Then you can get... Now, if you really want to be like ridiculous, you can wait for the NPC to be on your team, then summon a blue revenant, and then go throw it. Because now you have 2 people helping you. So, but I do like the... So I'm thinking that if you summon a blue revenant, you cannot summon a person, which I think is more balanced. Because can you imagine, like in Dark Souls, you can summon up to 4 or 5 people. Can you imagine how ridiculous that would be? You have 4 people tanking on one enemy, and then another enemy, and then another enemy, and another enemy, and then a boss. It'd just be ridiculous. So I really do appreciate the fact that you only can summon one thing, one player or one revenant. And I really do appreciate that, because otherwise it would be really too ridiculous. What else? I haven't really got into the whole smithing aspect of it, but I think it works just like the first game.
Welcome.
You can buy and sell pretty much whatever you, just like in the first game. Occasionally she'll have some cool, some nice armor and weapons. You can take the materials and forge them to to whatever you want. You can like I said, you can form weapons, just like the original one. Refashion. The only thing that's different is temper, which you can't even use right now because of the it's not available in the beta. And remodel. I'm guessing remodel is the same thing as refashion. You can disassemble. Another thing I should talk about is how you can change your language, which I felt like it didn't completely ruin my sense of immersion, but it did ruin it. It did kind of ruin my immersion just a little bit. So in the first game, you are William Adams, who in history was the first Westerner to become a samurai, and was responsible for trade between the U.S. and Japan. But obviously, the real William Adams didn't exactly fight yokai, so it's kind of its own story. But William, the character, no, now I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, okay. So William, when he comes comes to Japan, there's only one person that speaks English to him. Hanzo, who is also another historical figure, but I can go forever and all the historical stuff they put into the game. Then you find that he can't speak English until the second. I think there's like a second or third mission where you have to go into the mine, and then this ninja kitty that was on apparently with Hanzo comes over to you and says, "You can't understand us. Let me invade you," and invades invades him, and teaches him how to speak Japanese. So in that case, in that sense, since he knows Japanese now, shouldn't everything technically been translated to us if we chose the option for English? But no, it's not. Everybody speaks Japanese to you. And Otatsu also eventually speaks English to you. But yeah, it just made no sense. Like, why even have the cat teach you Japanese if we can't hear it in English? So that would have been something I would probably appreciate more. But in this one, we actually get English voice acting, and you get to choose this option. Like, you don't have to. So, yeah, let me see if I can get to it. Which it's not looking like I can get into. Okay, never mind. Here we go. So if you go to game options mode, okay, no. Basic game settings. Okay, so I can't really show you guys in screen. But you can train. I think I showed it off in my first stream, which is long. But you can switch between English and Japanese. So if you want to play, you want to play it all in Japanese, you can. You can play it all in English if you want. I personally play it in English because I don't want to read subtitles. That's all. What else? I like there's a variety of different weapons now. So you can go with the Kusarigama, you can go with the Katana, you can go with the Switchblade, that's what it's called, the Switchblade, which looks like a scythe. And you can actually turn it into a scythe, you can turn it into more like a spear. You have the hatchets, which look like though they do some work. I personally still like using the Kusarigama because I played all my playthrough on Nioh with the Kusarigama, and it's just been my go-to. That and my Katana. Which I really didn't use my Katana a whole lot in this game. I'm gonna have to start getting better with my weapons again. Like I'm gonna probably have to start training myself with Nioh before it comes out. I really wish I could stream it. I really wish I could. But the worst thing, and this is something I want to have a message to Team Ninja. I mean, it's their game. They can do whatever they want. I just would like it if we didn't get blocked cutscenes. Reason for that is because I know it's a form of copyright protection and it's appreciated, but I would like it if they tweaked it a little bit. So instead of like cutting your feet completely and waiting for blue screen, because that's how we lose our viewers, is we're not showing anything. They can't even see us. We can't interact with we can still interact with our audience, but we have to type everything up. I think it'd just be nicer if like we could replace the blue screen with like our own channel art, and then have our camera and our chat still live, but you guys can't see the cutscene. But I think I would like, hopefully they don't block the cutscenes. Things I didn't like. I can't really say anything about the bosses because it's all about more like preparation and practice. Like the snake enemy took me a lot of time and practice. The cat enemy took me a lot of time and practice. Same thing with the NPC boss. I had to rinse and repeat, figure out things that worked, things that didn't work. And there's really nothing I can say bad about the bosses. I really like them. They're challenging. The second mission was pretty small, was pretty fast. Like, if you think about it, I don't know if it's longer, but it was pretty quick. Like, we got down in there pretty fast. And it just took me longer because I went ahead and farmed a little bit to get my stats up a little bit, so I can do more damage and carry more Omeo. Which I'm probably I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. When I play the actual game, I think I'm just going to be mostly Omeo for my magic. I'm not going to do a whole lot of ninjutsu. The reason for that is the only thing that ninjutsu would offer me now is poison. And that's about it. But the thing is about getting the buffs up there is they don't trigger as fast as they should. Like, I remember being in being in low stance and just going by the time I'm done, I have it up. I have the status up there, triggered, and it doesn't seem to trigger or proc as fast as it used to. So that's something I think they tweaked a little bit. So I probably won't be using too many buffs unless the weapon already comes with it, which I still won't use the buffs. So I'll probably only be using sloth and things that buff my character, which I feel the only things that really buffed my character are in Omio. The only thing that Ninjutsu would offer is like the quick change, which allows me to. It's kind of like a second chance. Like if you look at Sekiro, like when you die, you can choose to revive using the dragon's blood. But if you do so, you revive yourself too much, it actually causes blood rot. But there's no blood. There's nothing wrong with. There's nothing like that in this game. I'm just trying to put out there like a comparison of what this quick change does. It basically resurrects you, but it doesn't always resurrect you. It has a chance of resurrecting you, I think. What else did I not? What else didn't? What did I not like? I mean, despite my rages, I don't. That's just how I play the games, guys. This is how I play Dark Souls, Bloodborne, all those games. I rage. That's just how I play these games. I get to the point of it's just being ridiculous, and I'm not angry at the game. I'm just making up crap that I'm frustrated with, and I'm just making nonsense pretty much because I'm not getting it. Well, I wouldn't say it's nonsense. I'm just not getting it. But the one enemy that still kind of, there's only two enemies that I'm unconscious about. It's the single-legged hammer guys, because I still kind of weirded out by them, and the 6 swords guys, because I can't seem to get comfortable fighting them ever. Ever since the first one, and you're at the end of the game, and they're there like in bulk, I'm never comfortable fighting them ever. Like I ended up cheesing the crap out of it. Like I go up the branch where they can't really get it to you, and I like just chuck my bombs at them until they die, or I'll just use my gun or something like that, or I'll hit once and run and hit again, run and stuff like that. I'm not comfortable with them ever. And the one thing I would say I appreciate, although it's kind of irritating, but I appreciate it because it adds difficulty, is the fact that they place some of these new enemies in tight corridors. So you have to really be on your stuff to fight these. Like the apes are on the bridge. The ugly things are like on a narrow path. So you have very little room to dodge effectively. So you have to rely on deflecting. And here's the thing. I heard this a lot of people's like, why don't you block? Why don't you block? You gotta think of it like, well, I don't want to keep saying Sekiro, but it's when you block, it takes up so much of your stamina, which is why I don't block, because they do so much damage and they do too many hits that it pretty much breaks your stamina, and then they can punish you, and that's why I don't block. I usually try using dodge a lot more. As much stamina to do. And that's the reason I don't mainly block. Only a handful of times will I block. Only a few. That's usually so I can actually pull off one of my cool moves. I'm a little bit weirded. I'm confused by... So if you go over to the skill tree here, I'm a little bit confused by it. Because, I mean, just because it's probably a little bit different. But I feel like you're gonna have to like go all over the place and just grab everything. But I do appreciate like when you level up a weapon 100%, and the more you use it, you do get 1 skill point. So I do appreciate that. So you can actually get all these trees done, and I feel like this is how you're gonna do it versus the first game. It's just gonna take me a little time to get used to the new look of the skill tree, because I like the how they had it in the first game, but you know, this is just something new. You just got to learn, get used to it. So I mean, like I said, it's just a little confusing. It does seem like the control, like like trying to get this going is a little bit a little touchy. I will say that. I will admit to that. See what I mean? Just like I barely touch it and it just goes all over the place. So I recommend if you're gonna scroll here, just use your D-pad, your directional D-pad. I like the fact that there's armor. It's like in the first game, there's armor variety. You can do a insane amount of farming. I'm really gonna probably have to bring down. See, one of the things that confused me the first time I played this is I thought because everything was like, oh yeah, this adds you more attack. Oh yeah, this adds more health to you. This adds more health to you. So every stat gave me more health. I'm like, so does that mean I have to give more stat? Take everything up to 99 so I get those health stats. Stamina, I would say, well, it's just going to take me a little time to tweak it because I was just trying to make sure I experimented as much as possible. But I'm going to say my character is probably going to be mostly sword and Kusurigama based. But this hasn't really changed since the first game. Another thing I like is if you guys look at the map. Let me get out of this. The only time I've ever seen like a pop-out map like this was in Fable. Fable 3 was the one. Well, it was a little bit different, but the map had like kind of like a pop in and out. So as you like go over to the area, it actually you can see terrain coming in, and then as you go away, you see the terrain go away. So I really like this, how they did the map, and I'm wondering if they're gonna do it much like they did with Nioh 1, where we're gonna have different provinces or different places where we're gonna be going, not just the first initial area. What else? I really didn't see any bugs or glitches that had happened on this when I played the beta. While I was playing the beta. I'm really trying to think of like some bad things. I think the only thing that maybe frustrates me a little bit is the yokai realm, because you're gonna obviously need to attack, but it seems like it's only based around your yokai form, which doesn't help you a whole lot, because either you have to trigger your yokai ability or your guardian spirit to give you that sense. And there's always been a way to getting rid of those yokai pools, which decrease your stamina. So I would like if there were like some kind of item you can pop while you're in yokai realm, which will allow you to keep your stamina. That would be like the only thing, is because it gets very annoying when your character goes into yokai realm, either doing a boss fight or when you have to clear a yokai realm and your stamina is just not replenishing fast enough. It goes really slow when you're in yokai realm, so you can't really attack. So that would be something I would like them to put in, is like just an ability or a item which you can buff yourself with, which allows you to keep your stamina for a time. That would be something that would give maybe less frustration, because I found out a lot really frustrating was I'm in the boss fight and he goes to yokai realm and I can't attack him because I have to stand away from him, wait for my stamina to go back up. And that was something that was really frustrating in the snake fight, because I have to wait for him to go out of yokai room to get my stamina back, or I have to stay away from him and hopefully I don't die. Same thing with the cat. Is although the cat I feel is more forgiving, I feel, than the snake, because it's more open and there's more places where you can like duck behind a tree and recover your health and your stamina and go and do some more damage. So maybe something like that would be nice. Overall, all in all, I love it. I loved the little bit we got to play. I can't wait for the full game, which is releases next year, March of next year. I'm probably gonna give this just the beta alone like a 10 out of 10, because I didn't notice it ran really good. Like the combat was really good. I didn't feel the combat was clunky at all. But maybe it's just because I might have played the first Nioh and I know what to expect. But it really didn't feel clunky to me. The game ran, like I said, the game ran smooth. I didn't notice like any lag whatsoever, and I was playing in action mode, which is not a bad mode to play, but the graphics are not as, I guess, good. Like I've never played it in any other mode, because I still think it's kind of ridiculous that they put it 3 modes in there. So I just usually just play in action mode. Let me guys know what it is like in different modes, if the graphics are better or worse. Yeah, I'll probably experiment at that on the actual game. But like I said, just from what I played and the enemy variety and how challenging it was. Like if you guys watched the first stream, this is the 3rd stream I think I've done with the beta. The first stream, guys, was on... I started it on Saturday night, and I didn't finish until like... Finish that stream until like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So it was like 9 hours I spent playing the game, playing the beta on Saturday. And that hasn't happened to me in a long time. So I was really enjoying it. I was really into the game. And that's kind of how I base some of my reviews. It's not based on like that. It's based on enjoyment. Like, did I enjoy the game? Yes. Why did I enjoy the game? And this is why I enjoyed the game. And why I enjoyed the beta so much is because the game was challenging. The beta was challenging. It did not hold anything back. Like, it didn't like give you the easiest area. Even like the first mission you do right here is level 1, recommended. I was level like 2 and it was still kicking my butt. So yeah, I love the fact that they're challenging. When I first started this one, it said I recommended level 10. I was like, oh, I'm fine. I'm 18. It still kicked my butt. Well, no, I was like, I think it was like 11 or 12 maybe. When I first started this mission, it still kicked my butt. So I like games that actually that kick my butt, that challenge me. So the game definitely challenged me with the variety of enemies that you had to adjust to. Some of the mechanics that you have to figure out and remember adds that difficulty. I love it. So I feel like I should give it a 10 out of 10. I went into more depth on the first video because one of my subscribers, Omega A's, asked me the question is like, what do you think about what would you rate this game? I said 10. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. He's like, oh, why? And I told him the reasons why. As I did an impression. I actually time coded it for you guys if you guys wanted to watch it. But I feel like this game is a much bigger it's just an improvement from the first game, and I really appreciate that. I can clearly hear that I can clearly tell that they have listened to their gamers' feedback. The only thing I ask, and this is just coming from me because I spent so long on my character, and if I end up spending so long on this character, and then they're like, oh, and they click that redo button for you, please don't. Please. I understand that you want. So here's what you can do on this, because I know the reasoning behind this is people would purposely die, and they would leave a 750 revenant for them, and that's a little unfair. But there's going to be other revenants, so you don't have to summon that one. Although I would probably summon it just for the challenge, because I kind of like building my characters up like a boss. So it'd be like me fighting another boss. Don't do it. Just don't do it. If somebody was actually able to max their character out, I mean, you gotta think that's a long time people have spent on the game, has spent farming. That's a lot of work for them. And they earned that. And I can already hear like the other side of the argument is like, well, they shouldn't be farming that long. They should be doing others. They go outside and play. I totally agree with that. I totally agree that you probably should put the game down and go outside for a while, and you grab a cup of coffee or play or whatever you need to do. Just have some outside time. Unless it's 40 below, then stay inside and drink hot chocolate. But it's still a valid point that those people who are 750, I'm not saying all of them, because I know there's a cheat. There's a glitch out there. There was a glitch that allowed people to do nothing. I watched the video. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm farming a boss, and you guys are doing this. And of course, that got patched pretty quickly. But it's, like I said, it's still a valid point, because a lot of people have spent their time to get their character to 750. Even if they're on New Game Plus 5 or Fresh Game, that's still a lot of time. That's an investment. And I don't want to see the backlash from people not getting, like, them reducing their levels again that they did before. Because it was backlash. There was a serious backlash on Reddit and YouTube, and like any media outlet, even Twitter, was filled with comments like, why did you do this? Just a whole bunch of other comments very similar to one I just mentioned. I just don't remember all of them. This was a while ago, and the topic has died in a way. I'm just bringing it up as, please don't do that. But I don't know if I would get to 750. I mean, if I get to 750, great. If not, I'm not going to be upset about it, because I'm not going to see if I can get to 750. The only reason I wanted 750 because I wanted to see if I could do it. I'm not going to waste 6-7 months sitting in front of my console every day and farming the same enemies again and again and again and again and again and again to get myself to, I think it was like 2.5 million or billion emerald that you needed to max out. So yeah, I am not doing that garbage again. I did it once. I'm happy. I still have my character. Even though I have to, like I said, I have to play it on. I have to play it without the updates. It's to me, it's an achievement. I did it because I've already beat the game. I wanted to see if I could do it. That's the only reason I did it. I wasn't trying to be like, hey man, I'm 750. Yeah, you can't beat me. Because I never played PvP. I personally don't play PvP. Like the only game I've actually ever played PvP on, and I stopped playing because I kept on getting so much hate mail, was Dark Souls. Dark Souls and Dark Souls 3 are like the only games I played PvP in. But I kept on getting hate mail. because my characters were so high. Because I would spend hours farming my character and getting him where I wanted him to be, and it's like, how are you this high? You suck. I'm like, I got a lot of time on my hands, and instead of going out and doing something, I come and play video games. So, I just don't do PvP. Like, the one game I'm actually getting into is Apex right now. And I'm still having to learn that game. Like, I need to learn that game more. I need to learn to be more communicating in that game. It's just, I'm not used to it. I'm not used to communicating that well with my team. Like, even when I played it with Dom, we weren't really that communicating that well. We were just going in there, see if we can wreck a few people, and then cry later, you know. But I definitely need to get used to being more vocal when it comes to that game. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything else for you guys. I don't know if there's anything else I can touch on. Actually, I don't mind just talking to you guys right now, because if I'm looking at the time, it would have to be like 30 minutes we would have only 29 minutes to play a game. I don't know if that's even enough time for me to start up my PC and get everything going. So I'm not cutting the conversation. I'm just changing the conversation. So I know I posted on Twitter and Discord what game you guys want. Which game you guys want me to play? We could definitely continue doing Monster Hunter. Like I said, after today we have 3 days. We have 3 days of now, but Wednesday it goes down to 2 days. So I don't really mind us starting. If you guys want me to do Call of Duty, we can do Call of Duty. I can do campaign. I can do co-op. I can do some PvP. I don't mind. We can do Path of Exiles. We can do Star Wars. Because I'll be honest with you guys, I won't be doing the story campaign on Star Wars. I'll be just doing like the same strikes over and over again to get my characters levels up. That's it. Because I want to get my character leveled up before I do anything else on the campaign. And I just kind of stopped, and I'll give you guys why I stopped playing Star Wars. I played it, 5-6 years. I was really heavy into it, and then 5-6 years ago, and then I stopped playing because I got tired of the community. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, this is great. Like, here's what the community was like back then. So they would have double XP weekend, which means you get. So if you have a XP booster, you'll get 3 times that anytime you get XP. So if you only get like with a booster, maybe 250, you get like now 11,000. That's insane. So I typed in the chat, I'm like, hey guys, anybody want to join me for a strike? It's double XP weekend, and I would just like wait 5-10 minutes and then send it again, and send it again every 5 or 10 minutes. And I finally got like 5 messages from people saying, shut up, no one cares. And I mean, not all of them said that. Some of them were downright rude. And so I knew a few good people. I'm like, hey, you guys want to just farm double XP weekend? Because I was trying to get more people, interact with more people on there. So maybe when I come on, we can all hang out. And the 2 guys I knew in there, he's like, yeah, let's go. So we farmed for a while on double XP weekend. And then there's the kick mechanic. I found is broken. So I only had my laptop. The laptop I actually gave to Austin. So one of my keys got stuck while I was playing it, and my character walked off the edge and died. And I was making, I typed everything up. I'm like, hey, my key got stuck. I'm terribly sorry I died, guys. And you know what? No one cared. The Demon Alienware computer. Yep, that's the computer I played the first play Star Wars on 5-6 years ago. Yeah. And if there is a demon in there, I'll call the priest and have him do a blessing on the computer. But it was just egregious because no matter what, like if they didn't like your character, even if they didn't like the look of your character, they saw that you were not appropriate level or doing appropriate level, but you were still trying to level up. They didn't care. They would type in literally spacebar enter, but they're avoiding to kick someone. Not saying, well, this person's not high enough level. This person is being disruptive. This person's connection sucks. This person is lagging. This, you know, they weren't giving descriptions on why they were getting kicked. They were just kicking them. Sometimes within a minute of the person coming in because they didn't like the class they were running, or they didn't like the character or whatever, they would just kick them. And that irritated me the crap out of me. It's like, guys, I'm trying to level up and trying to progress in my game, and you guys are kicking me, and I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything that would be kick worthy, and you guys are kicking me anyway. I just got frustrated. I actually started saying, well, let me see what I'm gonna do here. Woo! I got kicked! So much fun! LOL, Ryan got cyberbullied on Star Wars. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And how I reacted to that, I'm like, okay, I've had enough. See ya. I go on to another game. Because I had other games I could play and I wanted to play, so I was like, okay, see ya. And I logged out and I haven't come back since for 5-6 years. I come back, I'm like, hey guys, I haven't played this in a long time. How do I summon my vehicle? And he says P. Press P. I'm like, oh, thank you. He's like, oh, no problem. That's why we're here. We're all gamers. I'm like, dude, you're so nice. The community must have changed while I was gone for the last 6 years. You're so nice. What else do we have? Neverwinter, Call of Exiles was kind of like a Diablo game. You have that overhead view, and you can, you know, kind of do like Diablo controls. Or we continue playing. Let me look at my list here. Okay, so we can continue doing more Monster Hunter, which I really don't care if we. If like 8th, I just put and I set it down and I come back to it, because that's kind of the whole point of Monster Hunter. Like, you play it, you farm for what you want, and you progress with the story, and you still farm for what you want, or to do other monster hunts. That's pretty much the premise of the game. That's why I'm saying that the campaign, even though it's nice, it really doesn't. It's not really much of a campaign. It doesn't really answer a whole lot of questions for you. Unless you guys can think of a video game that I can check out. If you don't like people being assets, don't play Call of Duty online. Oh, I've grown I've grown very different from those days. But if somebody wants to be a jerk to me on an online game, they're more than welcome to it. I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I don't care anymore. You guys want to vent? You guys want to try to make someone feel like crap? Then go for it. Go ahead and treat me like crap so you can feel like you're a big boy. Go for it. I don't care anymore. I really don't care. I'm just there to play a good game. I'm just there to play a game and have some fun. If you guys want to, if somebody wants to come into the chat and like just be a jerk to me, you know, it's like, hey dude, stop get good and all that. I'm like, you know what, dude? I don't care if I'm a noob. I'm proud to be a noob. As a matter of fact, I'm so proud of being a noob. I'm gonna start my own team. We're gonna call ourselves the Noobs of the World. So, I really don't mind anymore. I really just don't care. Because I'm not gonna let a few people anymore ruin my experience, my gaming experience. I'm done with it. I've had jerks on Destiny. I've had jerks. Jerks are gonna be everywhere, and I'm done letting them ruin my gaming experience. I bought the game. I paid for the game. Well, except for Call of Duty, I didn't really pay for it. It was included into my package. But I like the game. I'm gonna play the game. You guys are not gonna ruin my experience anymore, and that's just kind of how I am now. Or we could play. Well, I'll probably play. I could do some Gambit maybe on Destiny 2 if you guys want. I can start my console up, you know, get everything ready for the stream, and we can probably do. I can probably play some Gambit in Destiny if you guys want. I'm just thinking of games that I can probably stream that don't really require me to put too much if I set it down, because I don't. The reason why I don't want to start like games like Sekiro or Nier Automata or Horizon Zero Dawn, because those are big games. I'm gonna have to invest a lot of time into those, and I don't. It's not that I mind investing time into those, but I have 2 games coming out that are new, and I want to play those. I want to do reviews for those, and I know this is going to require a lot of my attention. I'm really trying to think of what games we can stream that we could just pick up and have some fun for a few days. I mean, I guess we could probably play some Jump Force too. Maybe. I mean, I kind of wish I could pull up my like what games I have on my Xbox, just looking on my computer. Or maybe I can. Let me see. Those will work. Well, definitely got some Jump Force. I can't actually go into my game section on my Xbox, but I can definitely look at the achievements. So I have Remnant, which I gotta say, Austin, you are freaking beast at that game. I'm on the first level. I never even got past it. I actually started saying, you know what? Screw this. I'm running. And I actually started running. The worst mistake you can make in Souls type games, because I'm running out of ammo, I'm running out of health, and I'm just having to deal with all these things. And I have like this Reaper guy constantly spawning, and I'm like almost out of ammo. And I'm like, I'm done. See ya. I want to get out of this subway. So you're a beast. We have Warframe, Jump Force, Minecraft. We could do Minecraft. I have Minecraft on PlayStation and Xbox, guys, but I've done more on Xbox than I actually have time to do anything on. LOL. I'll jump on in one of these days and give you the basics. That sounds awesome, dude. Because I actually I built my house. I'm like, I'm not done yet. So I started adding on to it. I'm like, oh, I have a study, like a little reading area over here. I'm not done yet. So I built myself like a nice little grill area with a nice big screen TV. I'm like, I'm not done yet. So I built more and more and more. I'm like, I'm done now. So I have this big house with a bunch of cool stuff over on it. I want to show you guys that one of these days on a stream. I'm actually thinking about making myself an Atlantis city. Or what I'm actually building right now is actually a sky house. And I might actually turn that into a city, an individual city. It's like right above my house. Like there's a giant block, which I started building on, which I'm thinking about making like a whole city in the sky. So that's Minecraft. I have Tom Clancy's The Division, so we could probably play that. Killer Instinct, Star Wars Online. I'm sorry, it's not Star Wars. Star Trek Online, which I do like. It's really fun. I don't have Anthem anymore. I actually traded that in because I was so scared it was going to break my console. And everyone now tells me that they fixed that problem. I still am scared. The first Tom Clancy's The Division. I do not want to play For Honor because I do not like that game. It's too mind-numbing. I have Mortal Kombat X. Skyforge. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 and 2. I have Forza Horizon. And I think I have the other Forza Horizons on. I just don't have any achievements for them, so I'm kind of just reading off the games I got any achievements for. But I think I have Forza Horizon 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 6. I think I have a bunch of the Forza Horizons. I have some. Well, I want to say that for Halloween next year. Titanfall. We could do some Titanfall gameplay. I want to save Halo for its own individual series. We have Tekken Tag Team Tournament. I think I only rented that one. Now here's a game now I'm looking at my achievements. I had like 5%. I only needed one more achievement, and I would have had 100%. But they took it off Xbox. I think it's still available on PC. I'm gonna have to look for it. It's called Ascended Hand of Call, and I loved it. It was like you could play like a demigod, And basically, how you survive, how you actually regained your health and stuff like that. You actually had to eat humans and fight other gods for dominion over the areas, and then you can unlock bolts, which you had to defeat enemies in there and a boss. It was really fun. I liked it. I'll have to see if I can find that on PC if it's free. Um, I wonder if I had that on my 360 at some point. I'll have to turn on my 360 and see if I have any of those games. Because I don't think it's reading my stuff from my console. People are weird. So yeah, those are all the games I could think of right now. So I could definitely do some Forza Horizon stuff if you guys want. I'll be right back, guys, though. Hang on. So, those are the games on the Xbox so far I can stream. Because I cannot find all the games I currently can pull up. Because it's just showing me all the games I have on my PC. It's not showing me the games I have on my Xbox, which I thought it would do. But it does not. Like, the only games I can actually show you guys or read off are the games I have for my Xbox. The ones I have gotten achievements for. And if you guys don't know what Killer Instincts is, Killer Instinct is pretty much like a Mortal Kombat. Just a free version of it. Well, at least it was free. I got it for free because it was on Xbox Live Gold 1 year. Star Trek Online, you don't really well, when you're in the space, you can actually have spaceship fights occasionally, and you can go to missions and you go on the ground, so you can still have your Star Trek experience. I can do, well, that's more, I want to do that, save that for like when I'm just relaxing, because that's a card game. Oh yeah, Forza Horizon 2, Forza Horizon... I think I read those off. Gwent. But like I said, I want to save the card games for like when I'm just want to relax. I think that's about all I have. So yeah, guys, let me know what games you guys would like me to stream tomorrow, because we're done with the beta. We're officially beating the beta. We're done. Wait, what's that swirling over there? Oh, that's just my cursor. I'm like, wait, what is that swirling over there? I'm like, oh, that's just a cursor. Yeah, we're officially done with the beta. I'll probably still leave it in my download it on my console until the game releases, but I probably won't turn the beta back on because it's not that I'm defeated or anything like that. It's just I want to play something else. I don't want to like burn myself out of Nioh before it comes out. Yeah, I can't think of any other games I can stream for you guys. Because now that I can stream on the Xbox, I think next year for Halloween, I want to talk about this because I know we just got done with October, but I want to talk about it. I have a lot of video games I wanted to bring in for October, but we couldn't get it. We didn't get it set up. I didn't get it going fast enough, and it's no big deal. But now that I have everything set up, I'm thinking of actually bringing in like Dead Space 1, 2, and 3, Alien Isolation, Doom, just for good, just so I don't get like overexerted from horror games. But that's a good game just to pick up and have some fun. It's not scary, it's not horrifying, it's just fun. But but you are fighting creatures that are grotesque. So it's definitely a horror themed. But if you really want like a horror shooter, I would go with Dead Space because Dead Space is one of those games that's really gonna get you. And I haven't played in a while, so I probably will get scared out of it. Some games are always gonna be staying. Like I'm always gonna play Outlast, which actually is free, today. So today on PlayStation Plus, if you guys have it, which I find is weird because it's Thanksgiving. Like Nioh, I understand for Thanksgiving, but I don't understand why they put the other way in. And when they should have put this in for last month, because they had last month The Last of Us and a sports game for horror. Like it's October, you guys should have horror themed games for free, not this. So they have Nioh. So if you guys have a PlayStation, you guys are like, hey, I really like this beta. I want to see what the first game was like. You can definitely download it. You have all month to download it. And you have Outlast 2. See what I'm saying? It's kind of weird that they put Outlast 2 in this month, but they didn't think of it like, oh, we should have done this last month. Like, I would have done that last month. I would probably put, like, Nioh and other than, because I don't enjoy sports games anymore. Like the only games I play that are sports related is Forza. That's about it. I don't play soccer. I don't play baseball. I don't play football. I don't play basketball. I just play Forza. Because I think that's still considered a sport. Nope. I don't think I got anything else as far as video games goes. Just let me know, guys, in Discord or on Twitter, which I'm going to go ahead and type those up for you guys right now in chat so you guys have those. Starting with Twitter. And next. Another reason I still have Twitter, because I know a lot of people don't have Discord yet, or don't find out have Discord or not interested. So I still use Discord to keep you guys up to date. Alright, so that's my Twitter and discount. Discount. Yeah, you're going to discount. That's for my Discord and Twitter, guys. Which I use both pretty regularly. I always checking my Twitter and my Discord. But to be honest with you, I mainly use my Twitter, aside from keeping you guys up to date, is I use it for information. I have a lot of people I follow for like the updates of gaming and gaming news. So it's just a really good place for information. I mean, I mainly just post like when I go live, and I just share the stream. That's basically about it that I post on Twitter. I might post on, like, I'll actually comment maybe on some other people's feeds, like when somebody shares my account, my stream, I'll go to their stuff and I'll say I got angry, and I'll just put like a weird, like a funny GIF, or I'll find someone's posted something cool, like there was someone posted something about Monster Hunter, and somebody actually went to this restaurant that was like Monster Hunter themed. I'm like, that's my kind of restaurant. You know, there's some things like that, but I really don't use Twitter too much, other than staying up to date with information and posting when my streams go live. That's about it. But sorry guys for the last 29 minutes. I just been talking because I just didn't want I just don't feel like that we would have enough time to set everything up for the stream, because I would have to quit the game. I'd have to start up the game, then start the game, start the stream, and get everything going again. And by that time, that was when we would have a 10-minute stream, most likely. So I don't mind talking with you guys. It's a nice just to sit back after battling all this stuff here and winning and defeating the beta. It's just nice to sit back and talk. But guys, I think I am gonna be signing out. Just a few things. For those of you guys who are watching, or if you guys rewatch the stream, you guys can do me a huge favor. My buddy Austin of AROS Games, who is in chat right now, is an awesome guy, really awesome guy. He's helped me out a lot. He's helped this channel out a lot. If you guys could go over and check out his channel, that'd be awesome. very awesome. Also, check out his girlfriend's channel, Amber, I am blah, who is going to be starting up her channel. I want to say soon, but we have to get her we have to get her all set up first. But she's going to be doing like all these like horror mysteries. So if you guys like NCIS, CSI, Sherlock Holmes and stuff like that, she's going to be doing a lot of those on her channel. Go check her out, guys. Go show them some Wookiee love. They're both really awesome people. They've helped my channel out quite a bit. Like recently, Austin came over on last was it last Saturday? No, on the 20. I think it was like the 26th, Saturday the 26th. Came over and set up my PC, and he's continuing to help out. He's when he gets time, he made me an intro video. He's gonna make me an outro video, and they're also editing the vlog that we shot for the unboxing. So they're both awesome people, guys. Go check them out. Go check out A Ross Games and I Am Blah, please. But if you guys like the video, go ahead and give this video a like. If you guys want to see more content like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Not just hit it, just break it. Break that button. Also hit that notification bell to be notified anytime I go live on a stream or I make a new video. But if you guys can do me a small favor, just a little one, go down in the comment section below and let me know how I'm doing. If there's anything I do to improve, or if you guys think of a video game that I can check out, or if you guys have an idea for a vlog I can do. Like, hey, Wookie, did you hear about this this video game coming out? What do you think about it? I'll definitely turn those into vlogs. Or no, it doesn't even have to be video game related. Like, you could even say, hey, Wookie, I drew this painting. What do you think about it? Send me a picture, and I'll give you I'll turn that into a vlog. I'll most likely say it looks awesome. But yeah, guys, I love reading you guys' comments. I love reading you guys' ideas. Hope you guys enjoyed the Nioh beta. We have finished it completely. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day wherever you guys are. And I'll see you guys on the next Angry Wookiee Show. Later!